Hello everyone, my name is Partha Varanashi from Varanashi Farms, and with Roshan Shetty behind the cameras for Discover Agriculture, we will be talking today about the principles of composting. In a farm, there is always the organic matter coming out from the produce. Say in this case, we have Arecanut, which is one of the major crops in this area, and the Arecanut which is sun-dried and dehusked. The nut goes for the market and the husk remains back. And this Arecanut husk is a tough organic matter. It takes about 2 to 3 years to decompose fully if it's left in the sun outside. But with using certain techniques of composting and also with some beneficial microorganisms, we can compost this and make it a food for the plants in just a matter of 90 to 100 days. And we will learn about it today. So this pile is the Arecanut husk. It could be coconut husk as well, or the leaves of the trees, or any cocoa shell, any organic matter which is a side byproduct of agriculture, which would rather go for waste or which would get into the water streams and pollute the water streams. Instead of that piling up in the sun, what we can do is we can make compost out of it with making a heap. And we're going to go and see that heap now. So the first, the dehusked shells are taken to put in a basket and taken to the place where we do the composting. We'll go check that out now. So with this composting principle, we can turn a tough organic material like this Arecanut husk, which would take about 3 years to degrade when left in the sun, into this beautiful compost in just a matter of 4 months. So basically in this method, what we do is we take the slow degrading material such as Arecanut husk, and we make a bed out of it. So the bed is 20 feet long and 6 feet wide, and it comes up like a pyramid. And when we layer it, we also put, for every layer, we also put the fast decaying gobar gas pen slurry, or the cow dung slurry. And in between, we also sprinkle it with a starting culture such as the Varanashi composter, which is used in this case. And once the stacking is up to about 5 feet, we cover it with plastic so that the nutrient stays inside and the heat is generated. And within a matter of 4 months, we need to give 2 turns in between every 2 months. And then in 4 months, we have a beautiful nutrient enriched compost ready for the use in your plantation. As you can see now, the layer of slow degrading material and the fast degrading material is sandwiched in between the starter culture. So you pack it up with starter culture, which has about 7 types of microorganisms. It has nitrogen fixers, phosphorus solubilizers, and potassium mobilizers, also some biocontrol agents. So along with them, the organic matter is degraded really, really fast. So currently I'm standing on a tank which collects the slurry, the cow dung slurry, which is coming out of the gobar gas plant. Once the cow dung is put into the gobar gas plant, gas is generated in 45 days. And after that, the excess slurry, the spent slurry, comes into this tank. It is still enriched with nutrients, and it's a fast decaying material. So this is the end product. So once it's completely digested, the Arecanut husk, you can still see some of the tough organic matter, which is very fibrous, which is hard to degrade. But most of it, about 90% of the Arecanut husk, has been composted really well. And you can see how good it is for the soil. And it's full of nutrients, full of microorganisms. And it also helps the root growth because it's really soft, and also gives all the nutrients required for the plants and supports soil biology.